they took First Take on tour, and they were at Winston-Salem State this week with the show, which is Stephen A. Smith's alma mater, and mine too, but we weren't in school together.
You don't be repping Winston-Salem State hard enough.
I had a whole jersey and a hat on the show last week. What are you talking about? But I think it's amazing.
And they went to Savannah State on Monday.
Okay, so they've been to both this week. Okay,
I was
only paying attention to Winston-Salem State. So they've been to both of the institutions that they're alums of. I think it's pretty amazing for HBCU students to see someone who was once in their shoes, who looks like them, talks like them, has had the same experience as them, to be these big faces on TV and be able to, reach out and, to a certain degree, touch them or be close within proximity to them. I know I never had anything of that level when I was in school. It was an entirely different media landscape then, but I mean, that's got to be that's got to be pretty cool.
Definitely. So I think it's really cool because, like you said, it's someone who, imagine if you're in the communications at Winston-Salem State, that's like a legend to you. Stephen A. Smith coming from that program. A lot of people probably wanted to go to Winston-Salem State because of the success that Stephen A. Smith had coming from that program. So that's huge for them. And then also you see the band is getting exposure. The band is on TV playing in the background. The cheerleaders, they're getting exposure. Basketball team is out there. So dance team, they're all getting to show off many of their talents on national TV. First Take, that's where all the sports eyes are watching in the morning. So the exposure that they're getting on television, and then the real-time experience for the people that's actually there live, that's incredible. And being in school when First Take or when college game day is coming, that's a huge event for those students on campus. They really value that. So that's big.
But I feel like there's a but coming here when you started giggling.
It's not a but I saw some people were saying so the way that they did it, they had, the cheerleaders, cheering and whooping, and they had a grand interest of them coming in. Right. So, Stephen A. Smith coming out in his shades, the cheerleaders are cheering on the side like he's coming out of a tunnel. Right. Shannon Sharpe did something similar, and a lot of people in the HBCU community were saying that Shannon Sharpe wasn't genuine, that this is fake, because Shannon Sharpe had made that statement that he went to Savannah State. Basically, he had to go to Savannah State because of his circumstances. I don't know if it was grades or whatever.
It was a prop. I forgot what the number was, but back in the day, it was prop 48 or something like that.
Yeah. So they were saying, why are you whooping and cheering and repping Savannah State now when you said that in the past is fake?
How many of these people have donated to Savannah State? I'm going to need a raise of hands.
But my thing is
But he has always repped Savannah State.
And even if
it's in his bio on social media, when he was at FS1, he always talked about Savannah State. He was so good athletically, he should have gone to a bigger school. Academically, he didn't qualify, so he ends up at Savannah State, and he stayed.
Played, broke records. And my thing is, so just because he said that in the past, that doesn't mean that he could. What if he learned from that? When he said that on social media, people were going in his comments. They were bashing him for 3 days. So what if he learned from that? And what if he was saying, you know what, I shouldn't have said that. Now let me put Savannah State on the biggest platform. At the end of the day, Savannah State is being displayed on the biggest platform. So I don't see how there's a negative in that.
How many people went on a date, it didn't work out, and you met your future spouse, in some circumstances that was not the plan. You had another plan. Get over yourself.
I just don't see how you can see what's going on with First Take and find a negative there. I just don't see how you can find a negative.
Because people are unhappy.
When you see the joy that the students are having, you think they care that he made that tweet?
Symone, people are just unhappy with themselves. I can't even get it out of my mouth.
And if he didn't go back, if they didn't do this HBCU tour, they would be mad. Now they're doing the tour and they mad.
Because they're not happy, Symone. They're going to be mad about everything. Haven't you figured that out? That mad people stay mad. That's what they do. They're mad. They got a PhD.
No, they got an NAD.
NAD. What does that stand for?
MAD. They got a
MAD. I thought you said NAD.
No, come on now.
Yeah.
They got an
M.A.D. Yeah.
And P.
It is what it is. But shout out to Shannon. Shout out to Stephen A. for putting HBCUs on the map this week on First Take.